So this is the following recipe for the frosting, including egg whites, powdered sugar, salt, unsalted butter, and vanilla extract. I have listed the total amount of energy in the bottom right corner. So in this recipe, the egg whites act as the emulsifier. Egg whites act as the emulsifier because they have some amino acids that repel substances and some amino acids that attract substances, acting as an essential ingredient to combine other ingredients in a recipe. So let's first take a look at the frosting made with the emulsifier. And now the frosting made without the emulsifier. So when looking at those two substances, you can see that visually there is a big difference. The frosting in the first video is much thicker than the frosting in the second video. As far as other comparisons go, the icing with the emulsifier had a smoother texture, the substance was the same throughout, it tastes the same throughout, it was easily distributive, and it was better to handle, as well as an overall better substance. However, the icing without the emulsifier felt very watery and not as combined. It was different textures throughout the substance. It tastes different because it didn't combine as well, and it was hard to work with and handle due to its wateriness, and then also just tasted grainy and just like straight up sugar. So, in conclusion, the frosting with the egg whites was the better option compared to the one without. This icing tasted, felt, and performed better because the egg whites played a huge role in combining the ingredients together. In the frosting without the egg whites, there was no emulsifier to bring these ingredients together, so they sat in a weakly combined mixture, overall tasting, feeling, and performing weakly and not as well as the other substance.